If you're in your 50s, tell me I'm not wrong, that these are some of the highlights of being in your 50s. Getting my period. I don't know why we're not talking about that more. There's not been one day where I've been like, oh, I wish I was getting my period this month. Plus not having to track it, not worried about surprises like, oh, it showed up early and I wasn't ready. Not worried about wearing white. I can wear white whenever I want. Remember those days where you'd have to ask your friend, hey, look in the back of my pants before I walk out of the restaurant to make sure something's not on there. This one I wish I would have done in my 30s and 40s, and that is not doing things I don't want to do and not feeling guilty about it. I don't do things anymore that I don't want to do. Matter of fact, if you ask me to do something, I'm not going to answer you on the fly. I'm going to think about it and I will get back to you. Cooking, I don't do that anymore during the week. There's two of us. I'm not doing it anymore. Between the meal prepping and having to go to the grocery store, which I don't do that anymore either. And then I was having to prep the food and cook the food and then clean up the food, and I decided I just didn't want to do that anymore. Now, before my 50s, I would have thought that I was a bad partner and I would have felt guilty about this. It turns out in your 50s, you don't. And I got my nights back. Now, finally, this one was a little hard at first because I have always been a out on the town type of girl. I don't want to go anywhere. I want to be home all the time. I created a beautiful home for us. My bedroom is like a luxury hotel. My dogs are here. I've got all the booze I need, and food and TV and couch. I don't feel a need to go anywhere. Listen, I know that there's some crazy things that happen to us during this stage of life, but for me, I'm gonna find the positives. And for me, these are some of the highlights of getting older.